Hello, and welcome back to another episode of SkyrimPlus. Today I'm featuring the Lucky Skeever by SA547. Usually this is the part of the episode where I'd say, let's check out the map, but we're in Solitude, right in front of the main gate. You can see the Winking Skeever to our left, and above that is our featured home, the Lucky Skeever. You would think there'd be a way to access the home from the Winking Skeever, but you actually need to take a side set of stairs near where Rogveer gets executed. Take these stairs to the right of the stage. When you get to the top, take a right. If this area seems familiar to you, it's because the same mod author made the home Tower of the Wolf that we covered a couple of weeks ago. We'll take another right, and then the door to the home is on your right. It's free and unlocked, so let's head inside. When we enter the home, we're greeted by a beautiful stained glass window and link storage for your armor. As we turn back, we have another one of those beautiful windows and a bench. And just so you know, Riton Solitude is modifying the home's textures, so if you want your stained glass to look like mine, I'll link that mod in my pinned comment. To the right, you have link storage for weapons and clutter. And when we pass through this sheer curtain, we enter a large open living space. There's plenty of places to sit by this cozy fire, and there's a cooking pot with link storage to food. On the couch there are bedrolls where a follower can sleep. And look up at the artwork, this place is well decorated. And if you look further up, there's a clock, and the top of the walls are lined with these stained glass windows. I love that. As we turn, we see tons of harvestable ingredients on these racks. And next we'll head to the kitchen. Almost every bit of static clutter you see is activatable for link storage to your food. You have a farm-style sink, and in the hanging pots to the right, there are ingredients and soups that you can take. Next, we're heading to our dining area. The basket below is for your food storage, and you've got seating for 4. There's a map of Skyrim in the background, and then as we turn to the right, you have a barrel that's link storage for weapons, and a chest that's link storage for your armor. There are a couple of bookshelves for the bookworms of Skyrim. Look at that cool model ship clutter. Here's a mannequin and a weapon rack to display some of your faves. And here's a lectern with some books. Through this sheer curtain is our crafting space. We'll start over here with our grindstone, workbench, and anvil. And then we'll continue on with link storage to smithing, a smelter, and a tanning rack. Here are a couple of more bookshelves and a safe for your valuables. And then we find our alchemy and enchanting nook. This space has link storage for ingredients and potions, books, soul gems, and treasures. The space is well decorated, and there's a bookcase in the middle with some books included. Now let's go see what's through this door. We have a balcony overlooking the streets of Solitude. There's where Rogveer meets his end. And then if we come over to this corner, you can see if the blacksmith is open or watch the kids playing tag. And here are a couple of chairs and a light for nighttime. Now let's head back inside. Now that we're back inside, let's head upstairs. At the top of the stairs, we find a shrine of Mara, Zenithar, and Dibella, and look at the light pouring in through that window. You have a bookshelf, here's a pretty painting, and a game table for you and a follower to play some chess. And then to the left you have a laundry area, but it looks like when you hang it up to dry it would drip on your floor. Maybe put Lydia under there after she says, "I'm sworn to carry your burdens." And then when you look over this rail, you have a nice view of your living area, and you can check up to make sure your followers are behaving. Here's the door to your master bedroom. When you first walk in, you have an office space with link storage to your books. And then if you're ready to take a break from your work, you have a tea kettle. Now we'll head through this curtain to find our bathroom. It has a frosted window, which seems appropriate. There's a toilet for you to sit and think. There's a wash basin, another place to hang your laundry, a pretty painting. There's the door that goes back to the master bedroom. And then when we turn to the right, behind this sheer curtain, we find our very own bathtub. There are a couple of seats, some soap, a lamp for night, and the tub doesn't auto-strip you, which is my personal preference. I don't like going back into my inventory to re-equip things. Now we're back in the bedroom where you have your double bed with sheer. Those boots are linked storage to clothing. There's a chest in front of the bed, a cozy fireplace with bookshelves on either side. And as we go deeper into the room, there's your wardrobe, a sofa for some company. There's a closet. That basket's linked storage for your clothes. The boots are linked storage for your armor. I love that you can see the stained glass windows through that sheer. And then on the side table, you've got an alarm clock and linked storage for treasure. Through our last door is the closet. You have a chest that's unlinked, a couple of mannequins, a couple of weapons racks, and you have a barrel that's linked storage to your weapons. And with that, we've made it all the way through the home. Now that we've seen all of the features of this home, it's time for final thoughts. The Lucky Skeever is a convenient loft home above the Winking Skeever in Solitude. It provides a bed for you and your spouse, several bedrolls for followers, a cooking pot, a spot to enjoy meals with friends, a full smithing suite, including your smelter and tanning rack, as well as your grindstone workbench and anvil. You have an alchemy and enchanting nook, tons of linked storage, shrines of Dibella, Zenithar, and Mara, a bathroom with a tub to soak in, and a toilet to do your thinking. It includes a place to clean your laundry, lots of paintings and decoration, beautiful stained glass windows, and a couple of clocks. So this place has it all, except for an oven. That I added with Solar's Portable Crafting. Check out my video on it if you want to do the same. If you're looking for a home with lots of shopping nearby, you might give this home, the Lucky Skeever, a try. This concludes my feature of the Lucky Skeever. If you enjoyed this content and want to see more, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell icon if you want to be notified of when I post. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next episode.